Yes, I beat Floyd in Mortal Kombat 1. The two foregrounds you'll receive is the kicking one that I'm currently using, as well as the close-up of Pink Floyd's face, and two backgrounds. The rainbow one, which is clearly paying homage to the Dark Side of the Moon album by Pink Floyd, and then the second one just says Floyd in pink, as well as you get to see the field, which is the new stage that you unlock. On top of that, you get two palettes for Cameo Scorpion. This is the first one, and this is the one I prefer. The other one's pretty similar, but the suit itself is darker, which is nice, but the headband part, you know, right above his eyebrows, that actually turns black. And then you also get two Sub-Zero cameo palettes. This is my preference. I like the blue tones with the pink all around. On the other palette, I do prefer the arm and shin guards that Sub-Zero is wearing. Those color palettes are better, but same issue. He loses all the color on his head. It is just the blue mask now. Now, here is the field stage, which you will unlock. You get to hear thunder in the background. It's kind of quiet, but it just happened. And so clearly this is one of my favorite stages in the game for just the texture quality of the grass alone, and having a stage where we actually have things in the foreground in front of the fighters. I will say though, I was practicing Raiden with his new buffs earlier, and that lens flare on the sun, not only do I think it's a competitive integrity issue a little bit, you'll also start to notice that it does hurt your eyes if you stay on this stage too long, because no matter how far I go over here, you are not losing that lens flare that is just smacked onto the left side of the screen. So it's going to sound weird to say, but I personally think you need to nerf that lens flare a little bit. Sit on this stage in training for a while and you'll start to notice your left eye just feels like it's being strained more, at least in my opinion. But the reason I say it's a competitive integrity issue is when it's all the way over there, it's nearly blinding. So if I jump back with Scorpion, I'm in the air very close to that lens flare, and you don't really want to just stare straight at it. It kind of hurts your eyes. And that one wasn't even all that bad because I was on the right side of the stage. Right there, I'm basically right next to it. It's actually better if I can jump in front of it. If I go in front and do the teleport, it's not as bad, but to me, just any air specials right by that flare are a little OP, I think, for Evo or competitive play. I know some people are going to say, what about the grass itself? Is that competitive integrity? Because if I use Farah, she is blending into the blades. And with Ghostface, it gets even funnier because you can lay down and just start crawling through the grass. I just personally think if you are a pro level player, your eyes are good enough that you can make out that this is Ghostface in the grass or make out low Farah. But I wouldn't be against an accessibility feature that you can turn on that makes it so you cannot be put on this stage for ranked. Because I'm lucky that I have good eyesight, but anybody with bad eyesight might be struggling to see stuff like that, so I hope they do add something like that that just bans it from being picked if that feature is on for you. But on to the actual video. We are doing Road to Rank 1. I'm currently at rank 199. I've fallen a tiny bit because I haven't played yet this season. As you can see, a clean record going into our first episode back. Now, we had a terrible run of episodes to complete the series last season. Now, Scorpion did get a change in the patch notes, and it's a buff and a nerf. The way it's a nerf is that you won't catch people like as a trip guard when they're jumping in as often, because sometimes the back three would still apply 3 hits to the opponent, unlike the past, so you could weirdly get knockdowns on certain situations when you shouldn't have been able to. The other part that I think is a nerf, and I noticed this while warming up, is now back three sometimes just doesn't cancel like you want it to into, say, teleport cancel or into Farah. The reason being, at certain distances, sometimes you would get 3 hits and you could cancel after either the first or the second hit, meaning you'll just miss the timing sometimes. Now, why I think it's kind of a buff is now there is consistency to it. Like, the downside beforehand is it was inconsistent what hit you would get your cancels on. Now you don't have to worry about it. It should always just do the 2 hits, not 3, but at the same time, that does make it so you don't have as much leeway in your cancels. It's really weird nobody having a record right now. We have no clue how good this player will be. I don't love default player cards because you never know the character pick, and on top of that, this could be either a sweaty high rank player or somebody who will give me 0 MMR and could be smurfing.
Her name was Sushi.
It would be, huh? It really would be. It really would be. This is why I'm so done. So done. Let's go. Mortal Kombat 1 just loves to piss me off, but I'm not gonna get pissed. You know? It's fine. Okay. Give me that. Woo! A flawless first round. You know what the crazy thing is, though, against Kenshi? You can't even be really happy about that, because he just needs to get one thing going for the whole game to change. Just like that. Just one stupid jump. He doesn't deserve this, but I'm not going to get mad. Damage. Yeah, I just was going to try it once. Nice. He's a fan of the overheads. And the round's over because he could just spend the bars. I didn't block the low. And he flawless me right back. This character's fair. This character's fair. Breaks armor. Breaks the rules of the game. Oh, I got lucky. You have to just take damage against Kenshi. And not spend meter. Good up block. And now he can't recharge. Ugh. I didn't risk it because if he woke up, punished me because of the weird gravity, I would have been pissed. What? Good block. Why would you jump at me? Okay. Okay. I'm not brutaling. I don't need to piss him off, you know? Have him channel, you know, his inner demon to start beating me. That's a good first game, but you already see the issue I have with Kenshi. He got one jump that opened up a 40% combo, and then he would have never run out of ghosts because he had so much bar of meter, and I can't armor out of it. All I can do is block, so I need to store my meter for breakaway to get myself out of things. I'll let him hit me and then break. Oh, it's so hard to block that online. Let's go. Giving him first hit is really bad because of the ghost recharge. It's fine. Oh my. What? Yep, I'm out. Wow, good interrupt. Uh-oh. $43 for that is crazy. That's such a fair character, man. Such a fair character. Good jump. Realistically, Ghost should count as a projectile just like Jax. I'm not sure if it does. Don't know what that would help, but maybe you could do something about it because it's considered one. I risked it by doing that again. Look at that. Good block. Oh my! Shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm waiting on the overhead again. How is this character fair? How? How? Why is this the only character I get? Like, I get it's hard to learn at first, but then after that, it's just so frustrating. Breaks the rules of the game, and he doesn't get nerfed for no reason, which is why everyone complains about him. I'm trying Motaro just so I can keep backing up. Knew it. And then you have to play this goofy game. Because of the way he plays, so he has no fun. I Like, it's just a poorly designed character. Yep, there's another flawless. You just have to back up against him and zone him out. Just don't approach. Oh, if he did an advancing string. That's the other thing. He doesn't really have advancing strings. Nice. Yep. Why would you mash there? Let's go! He gave up! I don't care! Your character's cheap! I don't care! I don't care! That's how you beat him! Tell NetherRealm to design the game differently so the only thing to beat him is just run away and play as boring as possible. I just showed you why it's a terribly designed character. Like, don't get me wrong. So, when Kenshi say, oh, he has bad matchups, I understand that. I just showed you why I understand that, and I swapped. But that, like, that is the exact issue. He's too strong on offense and too weak to zoning. I mean, he could have tried to throw air projectiles if he wanted, or the overhead, but still, just take away some of Sento's power and put it into his full screen play. Like, you don't have to gut the character. You just power rebalance Kenshi to not be a terrible opponent to fight against, and then also terrible to play anybody that knows how to beat him, or if he gets counterpicked in tournament. I don't know, man. This character from top to bottom, whether I win or lose, frustrates me because of the way you either beat him or the way you lose to him. Rank 182, it's tough that that doesn't give me 40 spots because I lost 40 spots versus a Kenshi last time I faced him. And the reason that is it's not the easiest to get to a super high rank as Kenshi because he does have bad matchups. So if you go into Combat League, you're going to run into people who could zone you out. Issue is, I don't play a character that can zone you out unless I choose Motaro and hope you don't know what to do about it. And what do I mean don't know what to do about it? He had Sub-Zero cameo. He could have put on ice armor. I got lucky that he forgot. But if it's a top tier Kenshi is not going to forget and just put on the projectile armor. You see what I mean? Like, there are answers to what I just did, so you need a more true zoner. But still, I just got lucky that, you know, he wasn't a high enough rank that he knew the options he had. And Kiwi Gecko Crow 608. Are we getting a Johnny Cage? I don't really mind Johnny these days. He's not easy, and I've lost to Johnny's recently. He's still one of the characters that beats me a lot in this series. You get that mind game of going for back 3 or back 2s on the jump in, but no, we're gonna see the new katana buffs most likely. Blocks. Patience. I like it. Nice. Nope, she already had breaks of her patience. What an anti-air. Yep, always go for the same one twice to start. Let's go! Let's go! She tried to wake up maybe armor? I don't know, and didn't get it? Oh, that mid. That's the mid, right? Maybe it's not. I don't think it is. It's been a while since I've played Katana, but I'll refresh because of her new move. 42 is crazy. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, the backward spin, it's kind of cheap. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played a Katana yet this season, so if I lose, I mean, I really don't know how to deal with their new moves yet. Yeah, that's unfortunate for the series a little bit, but it's cool to see. That's great. Duck. Yep, always down 3 against Katana because of the back deck. Just don't know how that beats my poke. No anti-air? Holy, nice, I just said it too. Big reset. Yep. Why would you do it twice? Okay, we still win. I was too busy gloating that why would you do it twice to jump in at me? Not gloating, like, I respect this player, but, you know, like, I had just proved I would anti-air and you jumped in deep again, but still, okay, decent game one. The backwards fan, or the reverse fan, is kind of wild. I did not realize it'll just hit you standing straight up, and it really, like, takes a second to be visible on the screen. I don't know. Good jump, yep. Got a back two, or I can't be throwing out back threes just willy-nilly. Nice, good break. No, I want a back two. Okay, I'm trying to get a little too fancy with just like anti-airing. She was too late to decide whether she wanted to interrupt the gap or not. Yeah, nice round, nice round. It got a little goofy there with Jack still hitting me. I thought I might be out of range. Like it'll track me to the other side. Oh, if that would have dropped, you know how tilted I would have been. Yep. So weird. Nice. I can't back three. I want to, don't get me wrong. Good interrupt. She finally committed. All right. She knows. And I don't know what to do about the new buffs. We haven't even seen the new trap buff. Nice combo. She does so much damage. It's unfortunate, man. I think I need to go Chameleon Jade, maybe? To not get hit by projectiles or Sub-Zero? I gotta do something. I really do. I think I'm going sub. I don't know what the reverse fan does and doesn't. And I keep doing it! Like, it's perfectly timed. She doesn't jump until I feel the need to go for it. Do that. No punish is crazy. Get my product. And I lost. And I lost. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's been months since I fought a katana. I know you can interrupt some of her gaps, but it's so much harder to do than when you just practice it in training mode. Nice armor. Like, Oh my gosh, she just commits, huh? The block stun! I duck it and I get punished. GG's. GG's, I don't know what I'm doing. I've pulled Kenshi and a character I never played that just got 3 new moves. I can't believe it for the series, huh? Well, I'm rank 197. I'm right back to where I was, which is pain. I can't believe I've pulled Kenshi and then a character that has 3 brand new moves that I don't know what they do because I've yet to play one. And that's fucking in ranked of all things.